Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Blank Online. Today we're going to be talking about some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, there's been a bunch of news breaking recently regarding exclusivity for survival mode and regarding microtransactions and supply drops in the game. Bunch of leaks, bunch of he said she said stuff, and a response from Infinity Ward themselves. But before I get any further in this video, if you did go on to enjoy it, make sure you do leave a like on the video, click that subscribe button down below as well so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. But let's get into the nitty gritty of it all. Let's start from the beginning. We're gonna go on a little bit of a roller coaster here in this video as I explain the situation and stuff like that. So if you don't know what's going on, or if you do know what's going on, I hope I can give a little bit of insight into what exactly is happening. So it all started with a Twitter user and slash YouTuber by the name of The Gaming Revolution. He's been a well-known Call of Duty leaker for, I don't necessarily know how long it's been, but he's been leaking a lot of things regarding the Call of Duty franchise that have come to be true. So he's really reputable in that sense, and he leaked the thing that they're going to be bringing in, like the supply drop system and the microtransaction system in this game is going to be changing from what we were originally promised. Now, we were originally promised by Infinity Ward a system that was cosmetic only, and that would keep to the theme and the setting of the game, which is dark, gritty, and realistic. So we're not going to see any rainbow camos or anything silly in our microtransactions slash supply drops. Now, the Gaming Revolution revealed to us that has gone to and through a complete 180. Now, 300 plus emotes, 500 plus titles, over 200 sprays, weapons as well, making the whole microtransaction slash supply drop system completely polluted with a bunch of crap and not necessarily being exactly how Infinity Ward advertised it to us. The Gaming Revolution also said that they had a fair system with Salvage, which is a system that was in Infinite Warfare. This Salvage system was going to be a system that allowed users to unlock these things normally and through a fair way, so being able to earn these things rather than having to pump money into the game in order to get all of these things, which would have been really good, because it would allow people and would allow users who maybe don't have the money to pump into COD points or whatever that may be to actually earn weapons and earn the things that they want to earn. So that's a system, as I said, we've seen in Infinite Warfare, and a system we've seen in Modern Warfare Remastered as well, where you could earn where we can earn that sort of stuff in order for us to like unlock weapons and stuff like that. And I actually used that system in Modern Warfare Remastered, so that I could unlock the DLC weapons, because I didn't want to pump fucking real life money into that sort of stuff. But anyways, so that was the beginning of it all, and that's kind of what kicked it all off. Now, as a result of these leaks, obviously a bunch of bigger Call of Duty YouTubers kind of latched onto it and spread the news and stuff like that this is coming, this 180's come, and all this sort of stuff. Now, a lot of people started to cancel their pre-orders as a result of this news, and also as a result of the news that the survival mode in Spec Ops is going to be exclusive to PlayStation for an entire year. A bulk of those cancelled pre-orders coming from both Xbox One and PC users who feel like they've been hard done by, and then PlayStation users jumped on the cancel pre-order bandwagon as a result of this news regarding microtransactions and supply drops. Now, I don't blame anyone for canceling their pre-order. I didn't personally, but obviously that's because I'm a YouTuber, and I kind of have to play this game and make videos based off of it and that sort of stuff. So essentially, right, that all kicked off a couple days ago on the 25th. So yeah, that was about 2 days ago from the time that I'm recording this video. As a result of that, news has come to Activision and Infinity Ward themselves. Now, apparently they have address the situation in like a conference type of setting, where a bunch of the higher ups and that sort of stuff met together to discuss what's going on in regards to microtransactions and the exclusivity deal with PlayStation for the Spec Ops survival mode. Again, we know about this whole meeting because of the Gaming Revolution and his sources as well. His sources being someone inside of I'm not too sure if it's inside of Activision or inside of Infinity Ward, but it's someone reputable and someone that that he trusts. So I feel like we can trust them as well. Now, it's something not negative, and it's something that's actually positive. His source says that a bunch of the developers and people like that within Infinity Ward want to do another 180 to go back to the original system to give player the option to earn gear again, and that nothing regarding microtransactions is set in stone, and that they're a constant work in progress. But the source said that the community should know that as a developing company, Activision and Infinity Ward really care about the game that they're creating. Now, that's pretty much everything that has been discussed as of right now. That's them leaking stuff to us. Now, as a result of all of this stuff and as a result of all this backfire, an Infinity Ward developer has actually responded to all of this drama. Essentially, he did a whole post on Reddit discussing who he is as a developer and what Infinity Ward is as a team, and how dedicated they are to creating this game being Modern Warfare, obviously. And he addresses the drama heads up. Now, he essentially, just to do a TLDR, too long didn't read type of thing about it, essentially he says that these rumors are bogus. He says that don't get thrown off by people who are ill-informed. So obviously don't listen to people who don't know what they're talking about, is essentially what he's saying. This to me screams of trying to put out the fire. This to me screams of Infinity Ward attempting to cover up what's really happening here. And I do believe that what's really happening here is that they had a system in place and Activision has turned it and made them do a 180. I do believe that there's developers within the Infinity Ward team that did not want this to happen. I do believe that there's developers in Infinity Ward that wanted to have the salvage system and give players the ability to earn these unlockable gear and stuff like that post-launch with weapons and whatever that may be. I believe that there are people in that team that want that. Obviously, Activision being the publisher, and I've spoke on this channel multiple and many occasions on how powerful the publishers are over the developers, and obviously this is happening right here with Modern Warfare. This is because Infinity Ward have had to do a complete 180 in what they wanted to do with this game, because Activision has pushed them to obviously make this microtransaction system and this supply drop system, so that you have to buy supply drops if you want to unlock these things, and not have a system where you can get contracts and get salvage and do all this stuff and do collections and whatnot in order to unlock these weapons. Now, which is very disappointing. Like, obviously this whole thing is disappointing, and obviously, as the gaming revolution said, nothing is set in stone in terms of microtransactions. Everything can change, everything can develop, and we just gotta wait and see for October 25 what the system is. Possibly even after the game releases, we can see changes to the microtransaction system, which is what we saw in Black Ops 4. Originally, there wasn't a microtransaction system, but there was the ability to buy COD points, and then that system changed, and then that system changed again. So essentially, it's just the waiting game, really. We gotta kind of be patient, and we gotta at least keep faith that Infinity Ward is trying to do the best for the players, because I do believe that Infinity Ward is. I can't say the same about Activision. I don't think that the Activision really has the players' best interest in mind. They're really thinking about making money, whereas Infinity Ward are thinking of the players and thinking of everyone, and not just the finite amount of people that will pump money into supply drops. I think Infinity Ward as a team, as a developing team, is thinking about everyone rather than just the 1%, essentially. And that's a good thing. At least that there's someone, at least that as a development team, Infinity Ward is trying to make a system that's fair for everyone. It's just Activision that's weighing them down, which we know has happened in the past with not only just Infinity Ward, but with Sledgehammer and with Treyarch as well. So essentially, that's the tea. That's what's happening in the Call of Duty space right now. Essentially, a lot of things are backfiring in Activision and Infinity Ward's face in regards to microtransactions and the exclusivity of Spec Ops Survival Mode. There is no news on whether or not Spec Ops Survival will come to Xbox One and PC as soon as the game launches on October 25. In my opinion, it's not going to be. It's going to stay exclusive for a year, and I guess that's just going to be the status quo going on from now. But what can change, and I guess what's the most important thing is to change, is the microtransaction system and how Call of Duty gets monetized post-launch, because that's something that fans of the series have been tired of. This RNG system, this virtual slot machine system that has been implemented in Call of Duty since Advanced Warfare, that needs to change in order for players to love Call of Duty again and to trust Call of Duty again. So that's all I got for you guys for now. As I said at the start of the video, if you did go on to enjoy it, leave a like, comment down below. What do you think of everything we talked about today? What do you think about the salvage system, the microtransactions, supply drops, anything, whatever we talk about in this video? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Click subscribe, as I said, so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.